So whenever we say inner child, we just get confused, right? Because when we were a child, our utmost importance was to grow up quickly, right? Everyone wanted that. Oh, these elder people don't listen to me. If I grow, if I become bigger, if I'm stronger, people will listen to me. They will give importance to my words. This is how generally we think. But once we grow up, we feel, oh, the childhood was such a beautiful time. I have to worry so much about different things. I didn't needed to do so when I was a child. But the thing is that when we grow up, do we truly grow up? That's a very interesting thing. Yes, our body grows up. The way we think seems very different from how we grew up as a child. From the childhood, it is different. Then what exactly is happening? Now, from where this concept of inner child is coming? Many a time, uh, we behave in certain way where we get a comment that, oh, he or she is behaving like this is such a childish behavior. Or we have certain systems, certain beliefs, things are like that. If we are deprived as a child, we feel that the life is like that. It is a struggle. So, a lot of our belief system, lot of our way of our perception, the way we see our mindsets are set up when we are child. So, even though we seem to be grown up, we are not truly grown up. That child within us who is deprived or uh, made certain mindset, certain belief system, tends to stay with us and asks for or demands for certain things which seem inappropriate at certain time. So let us get to know about the inner child a little bit more and how it affects our belief system from a small presentation that is made. So let us get to know it. So first is our inner child and our belief system. How our inner child is affecting our belief system. You will get to know more about it. Then this word belief. Actually, whenever I read this, a smile just comes on my face. Reason is that see in the belief there is a lie. See, you can see this. So in any belief there is always a lie. That means we are planning or we are thinking that this is what it is, but there is some lie or some myth in it. But when we create this, when we think that this is what it is, this is how the life is, then we tend to oversee something or tend to get hurt. And these things creates difficulty in our day-to-day life. So now let us proceed and see what it is. What is inner child? Let us get to know about our inner child. So inner child is the creative, the spontaneous. It's like very creative. It is there within us, every one of us. It's very creative, certain beautiful creative ideas and spontaneous. You want to do something and spontaneously get the answer. That is coming from that inner child. It is the playful aspect of ourselves. So, if we are truly with our healed state of inner child, these things are there within. These are the playful aspects of ourselves. So you can see that these are like they are in a drum. They are not worried that oh how what people will perceive about me. So they are, you can see from their faces how happy they are. Even in this, that the hands are colored, she's so happy. the eyes sparkling to see a butterfly. You can see the sparkle in the eyes, the happy, joyful state. This is the true inner child state. This is our true nature. The inner child is our true nature, is our soul. We know that it is said by our Jesus that until you become like a child, you can't enter the kingdom of God. Because that is the softness, that is the purity of the state. That is always there within. That is the true inner child within. That is you can say the soul. Soul is like our inner child. What happens? This aspect of inner child is very delicate, very vulnerable. You can see you can see the tiny feet of a child needs protection. Now you must be wondering why I'm showing this, because this you can make out that this is Earth. The blue one is Earth, and the one before is Moon. So Earth seems beautiful, right? But Moon seems full of traits, right? So many, you know, the hurts. It seems as if it is a hurt. Why is it so? Because our Moon has no atmosphere. Our Earth has. Due to the atmospheric protection, or whatever meteors are coming, they get burned up even before they touch our Earth's surface. But that is not the case with the moon. And that exactly happens when we are small, at least up to the age of 7. We don't have that higher development of the development of our higher bodies, like our astral bodies and other bodies are not developed at that till that time. So whatever hurt comes, the words come, they just directly affect us. So the experience, what we have in our childhood, shape a lot what we believe about life. Whatever hurt that happened while we were in womb, or maybe like a child till the age of 7, they they affect us a lot, and they create certain belief system about life. What happened? What is belief? Let us now understand about belief. You can see a small baby elephant. You know how elephants are tamed? They are caught when they are child, when young baby elephants. And what is done? One of the leg is tied. You can see it's tied so strongly, so hard. It's a very strong rope with which, or maybe the chain with which this baby elephant is tied to one part. One it is tied. Now the baby elephant tries a lot. He tries to escape. He tries to pull. And as he tries and tries, what happens? He is unable to free himself because he is small, right? He is small and the chain is very strong. So a belief is set in. What belief? Conditioned belief that this is something that I cannot get rid of. So even when that small elephant grows up into a huge elephant, and then at that stage where its power is much more, yet as the belief is set in that I cannot come out from this chain, you will see if an elephant is tired, the foot which where the chain is tied, he would not move that foot due to that belief that, well, I'm tired, I cannot come out, it is not possible for me. So what exactly is happening? The belief are what they are limiting ourselves. These are certain when we are child, just like the way the small baby elephant is feeling, same way whatever we underwent in our childhood, that sets a condition in us, that sets a belief in us, and we feel that, okay, I cannot get through, I cannot pass, no one loves me, people won't listen to me, I'm not that important. I'm not good enough. All these sort of beliefs are set in our childhood. So now I will tell you a story about belief. So you can see that there's a caravan going. So like the camels are going. So there is a merchant and he has got some camels and he is taking a tour, a trip, and there is a wise person along. So they are passing through, and in the night they decide that okay, we have to take a halt at some place. So they take a halt, and that merchant finds that okay, I'm short of the this like you can see that these camels are tied with some ropes. So he finds that he is short of one rope. So now he's worried. If I don't tie that camel might roam away in the night, and in the morning it will be very difficult to locate him. So what should I do? So he goes to that wise fellow and he asks, what should I do? I'm short of this rope. How will I tie this camel? So that wise man says, okay, you are short of a rope. Is that camel? All the camels are used to get being tied in the night and all. Yes, yes, they are all used to. Okay, now you go and pretend as if you are tying that camel. Okay. So that merchant went and he just pretended that he is tying that camel with a rope and all and everything. He did, and then he went to sleep. And in the night also he was a little bit worried. He just peeped out and found that no, the camel is sitting. So it's okay. In the morning, he found well that camel is just sitting as the way it was, as it was tied. So now he is untying other camels and he's asking, okay, now get up and we are going to start our trip. So as he does so, the camel, which he pretended he was sitting and he was just beating, why don't you get up? Why don't you get up? But that camel won't get up. Now again he is at loss. He just again went to that wise person. I don't know what happened to this camel. He's not getting up only. What to do? So that wise person said, did you untie him? He said, well, he is not tired only. Why I need to untie? The wise person said, no, no, no. He knows he is tired. So what you need to untie. So he went and he again pretended as if he is untying. As soon as he does so, the camel gets up and he just starts walking as he's supposed to. So that's how our mind, the belief works in us. But I'm tired, isn't it? How can I proceed? This happened to me, that happened to me. This is how things go on in our mind. We are tired. Another experiment I would like to tell you. It is, I'm giving you all the scientific evidences about our belief. So it is called operant conditioning. Operant conditioning is like I hope you all have read Four Agreement. Four Agreement by I think Don Miguel Ruiz. If you all have read that, you must have got to know about what is domestication. How many of you have read that book? Four Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. How many? Can you just put your hands up? Okay, Shushma ji, Shrujana, Radha ji. Okay, it's a nice book, very nice book. It is available in Hindi and I think some other languages as well. Sharda ji has also read that book. It's a wonderful, nice, very nice book. And those who have not read, please read it. It's a wonderful book. Not completed, Sonia ji. So please complete it. It's a wonderful one. So it starts with domestication. What is domestication? Domestication is what is done to animals. The term, it sounds, yeah. Domestication, Four Agreements, Lakshmiji. Four Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. It's a beautiful one. And when I started reading that book, that was the first e-book that I was reading. Before that, I needed the physical copy of the book. And I was like really hesitant that, oh, it is an ebook. I might get bored and I will put it off. And I started quite late. I'm an early sleep person. I get up early, but I sleep very early. But I thought, oh, let me see. I started quite late at around 10 p.m., which was like my sleeping time, but like halfway sleeping time. But that was so intrigued. That book is so like that. I couldn't put that down, and I read all, in fact, underlined, copied, and I finished that book, and then only I slept. This is such beautiful book. So that starts with the topic domestication. As the word you see, you hear domestication. It seems well. We do domestication for people, right? So, sorry, for the animals, like domestic animals we use. So how we domesticate the animals? Let me show you. Let me show you how we domesticate animals. So this is called operant conditioning. Operant conditioning is how? Like it is some activity through which you are getting conditioned. You are made to believe something that this is how things are. So how it is? You can see that this monkey is with banana. We all know monkeys love banana. This is their staple food. So now what is happening? These monkeys, along with their little small children, they are put into a cage. Okay. Now, what is happening further? Now there is a basket full of bananas kept there. Now we know as monkeys are there and bananas are there, they will definitely rush to get the rush to get those bananas. But now what is happening? As soon as any monkey is going to touch that banana, that there is a supply electric shock. That monkey who is trying to take one banana immediately before he touches even the things, he will get a shock. Okay. So, and it is just not that monkey is getting shock. All the other monkeys who are sitting on other sides, they will also get the shock. So what is happening? Oh, anyone going to try to get the banana, everyone else is also going to get the shock. The person, the monkey who is trying to get the banana, he's also getting a shock, and others are also getting a shock. So what is happening? As soon as anyone else is trying to go near the food, which is like a very natural one, others get like they get panic. No, don't go. Otherwise, we will also be harmed. Now, this is a regular thing that is getting done to them. Now, soon, what is happening? Soon, the elders, the adult monkeys, they are removed from the cage. The children are there, and they too are not going. The banana is kept, but they are not going there. They are not taking that. Then what happens? The next batch comes. Like the new monkeys, they are put inside. And the new monkeys, when they are trying to go near the this banana, the others just stop and they scream, "Don't go! Don't go! Don't go!" And they also get very fearful, and they don't go. Now, soon what happens? That all those who got electric shock, they were all removed. A new lot of monkeys are there, but they all are like they made their mind that we are not going to touch that bananas. The this whatever the banana is kept, we are not going to do that. Otherwise, it is very fearful. This is how operant conditioning is done, and this is a way of domesticating. In domesticating, what is done? In domesticating, uh, what is not accepted is punished. When you do something like that, that is punished. And if you do according to what is felt good, then you will be rewarded. This is how domestication is done. Like for the dogs, when we train a dog, when the dog gives a paw, when asking for a hello or give a paw, then he is given a treat. And if the dog doesn't behave, then he is given some smack or something like that, is like punished. So this is how the dog learns and the dog is domesticated. Is it just the animals who are domesticated? Not really. Humans, they are also domesticated. And the most obedient, domesticated children are, are said that they are a very good boy, very good girl, right? We all are like brought up like that. in our schools, in our society, in our home. So, like whatever the tradition is, like whenever some elder comes, you should go and touch the feet or say greet or something. These are the manners. This is how you should be doing. Then only you will be considered a good person. So many of this, I'm not saying anything like a good thing or bad thing. I'm not saying anything, but these are how we are domesticated. Every family has their own set of things, own set of beliefs, and accordingly, the children are taught accordingly. And with those belief system, those which are certain as a child, the child grows up and thinks the life is like that. And what happens? How these things are stored within our body, our psyche, emotions hold everything that we have experienced. Like the way I told you about the shocks, same way, whatever hurt, whatever things, the words and everything, our body, our psyche, that is the deep mind, the emotions, everything, whatever we have experienced, it is like, it is stored within, it is there. And what happens? Our parental social conditioning, this is how it should be, and or the traumatic situation in our life when we were growing up, whatever happened to us, what happens? We tend to hold all those, and this inner child that we saw, a very lively, creative, spontaneous, playful, the true light, that is the true thing that we are, we tend to lose a major essence of that, the major inner child essence. And when we lose that, what we become? The loss of connection, loss of contact with that essence, the pure soul part that we lose, what happens? It becomes the root of our problems. And then it forms the core belief system. Life is like that. It is fearful. It is tough. It is harsh. We may create such beliefs in within us. So core belief is the way our internal experiences are organized in every experiences need to pass through those filters, those beliefs, and only those things which fit in those beliefs, that only is are accepted as such. Otherwise, if anyone says something against, those things are not accepted. How can it is like that? No. Yes, Sonia ji, that's true. Yeah, Sonia ji, these are very interesting words. So now, what is happening? Our beliefs, the core beliefs, these are set in, and through these lenses, we see our life. For example, you are told from childhood that it is God who takes care of everything. One second, my admin is calling regularly. Can I take the call just for a minute? Hello? So, now the belief system. Now, as we are growing up and we are told that this is how life should be. The good girls should behave in this way, the boys should be doing like that and all. So if like you are grown up and things are not accordingly, like suppose you went to some place and you are looking for some match or something, and you found that those who don't fit in your belief, you will wonder, how can I marry that person? And generally, what happens? We actually get married to some family or other where our beliefs don't match. Generally, it happens like that only. And as our beliefs don't match, we have so much chaos in us. This person is completely opposite to me. How can I stay in this family? It is so difficult. They don't understand me because we are taught otherwise. So it's very difficult. So, these, according to our belief system, we tend to decide what is right, what is wrong. This is how things should be, this is how things should not be. These are all belief systems. So, I remember my mother being like, you have to do this, otherwise, you won't be considered a good girl, you should be doing this and that. And your in-law should never speak ill about us, that you didn't raise your daughter well and all. So I think all girls are taught like that only. So, and when I got married, my mother-in-law was completely different. In Mumbai, we call the term as bindas. The term bindas is like carefree person. The way my mother was very strict. Oh, it has to be like this. My mother-in-law was completely opposite. She won't like she was a daredevil type of person, and same she expected from me. So if I just say, "Oh, but I have to get it done. We should be doing this," and she would simply ask, "What will happen if we don't do it?" And that would make me, I would just lose my words. Okay, well, I didn't think about it. What will happen if I don't do it? One should not wash your hair on this day. One should not cut the nails on this day. One should not do this on this day. And when she would ask, my mother-in-law would say, "What will happen if I do?" And I didn't had any answer. So that was very interesting for me because my belief system a lot of my belief system got broken up by her. And I realized, oh, she's right. What will happen? Let me check. And whenever as young child, when we are told, what will happen if I do? God will be angry. You will lose all your funds. You will lose your, the treasures and everything. The job that you may feel a loss. This will happen, that will happen. A lot of fear is attached with those belief. Now, suppose you go against the belief, it makes sure that those you attract such thing because suppose you are told that you should not cut your nails on certain day. If you do that, then it will bring misfortune. Okay, so suppose something happened and you cut your nails on that day. If you just cut and you just forgot, that is fine. But suddenly you remembered, I got that nail on that day. Oh my God, some misfortune is going to happen. It is going to befall on me. Then be sure it is going to happen because we are creating our reality. Whatever our thoughts are going on, we are attracting such thing. So, but these beliefs, when are they set? When we are child. It's very difficult to start a new belief at older age. Generally, these are set in as child and it becomes, rigid when we grow up. So now what happens? So core beliefs, these are like the base that is set within. So what happens? The core beliefs are things that you know, that you believe they are true. So what happens? Whatever everyone else thinks or feels, you know that this is what it is. If someone told and you made a core belief that I'm not good enough. So if thousands of people may come and tell you, well, you are such a great person and something, but you will say, but I'm not good enough. How can a person say like that? If out of 20 people, uh, 19 people are telling, oh, you are doing so good, so nice, and then one person says, well, you could have done this then this way or better. And then you will say, oh, I knew I'm not good. Oh, I knew I'm not good because your belief system is saying so. So out of 20 people, 19 said you are nice, but only one said that it can be better. Then immediately your belief set in, oh, I did it wrong. So this is how our belief affects us. Right? Now, what happens? You live what you believe. Whatever beliefs you have set in, I'm fat, the don'ts, men should not, it won't work, fear, worries, I'm not likable, I'll never, women should not smart enough, I can't, I'm ugly. All this belief system are what we start living. Now, what happens? Most of our beliefs are formed by 7 years of age. What is happening? Because when we are young, our brain waves are such that we catch all the words that are coming. As we grow old, our brain waves are, like we are more in beta waves. But when we are a child, our brain waves are lower. And whenever the brain waves are less, they go deep within, they set in. And due to that, most of our belief system are formed by the age of 7. And they become very, get etched in our system, our experience, the reason, the schooling. So by age of 7, we are like sponges, and we just absorb whatever is going on. So belief leads to conditioning, and it is very difficult. Whenever I ask that, okay, well, you need to work on your inner child, and so they say, no, 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 our childhood was very nice. Why? Because we are grown up like that. We are abused, we are hurt, and we are told that, well, I love you, therefore I'm telling you all this. I love you, therefore I'm beating you. So abused children are being taught that love can coexist with abuse. So what happens? This is how the adult perception of love is set in. And we cling to low notion that, okay, the love means that some abuse will also be there. And we rationalize, it's okay. Many a time I don't know about the places that you are, but in India, the house helps. Many a time they are coming and you can find that they are black and blues on their body and all. So what happened? Oh, my husband came drunk last night, and he did that. So you can just say, oh, it's so wrong, and it's I'm noticing all this for many lot of time. So you should report to the police. And that lady will say, no, 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 madam, please don't do this. He loves me, right? And therefore he does this. So from where it came? It came from the childhood. That lady has noticed that the lady, as a child, she has noticed that her mother was also beaten. The husbands are like that. The belief is set in. So it is accepted. So love can coexist with abuse. This is how things go deep within. And when this type of things, this belief set in, the conditioning happen, then it becomes very difficult. So what happens? We put conditions to our happiness. If I get fame, if I get diploma, if I get this, if I get career, if I get money, fortune and all, then only I will be happy. So it's like we are carrying the heavy burden of things that we feel. These are again conditioning. That, okay, if I get this, if I get that, that will make me happy. But happiness is what? Happiness is in now. We tend to overlook that. These conditions are put in our childhood. Now, what happens when it is so much of pain? The inner child, what happens? It, but like no one wants to suffer, right? So when there is so much suffering and pain, so what the inner child does? The inner child withdraws. It withdraws and adopts various defense mechanisms. What are those? Like, you can see the face. I won't hear, or depressed, or daydreaming, or see, trying to like show, yes, I can do many things, or overeating, or like the addictions, various addictions. All these are the defense mechanism. The unhealed childhood trauma, it manifests as fixing others, people pleasing, codependency, external validation is required, always on high alert, something wrong might happen, deprioritizing own need to prove, always need to prove, then tolerate abusive behavior, attract narcissist partners, fear of abandonment. Even though the narcissist partners are there, you won't abandon. You feel that, oh, I cannot leave that person, or fear that I will be abandoned. Difficulty in setting boundaries. These are all childhood trauma, which is manifesting like that. So problems cannot be solved with words. It can corrective through relieving the early fear, sadness, or anger. You need to relive the therapy that through which you need to undergo, that we do in inner child workshops and all. The early pains and all that we are holding within, we need to relieve that. And then only we can fully experience our true nature. The child need to be embraced, need to be expressed. The child needs to express himself. So, inner child is another word of the purest part of our soul. And when you connect with your inner child, you connect with your core and you heal your inner child. You are healing yourself through all the dimensions, space, and time. So let the wonder of discovery of you, the endless possibilities, shine your spirit. Let this happen, your inner child. The inner core, it is full of light, love. We need to touch our inner core, the inner child. And when we do, when we allow our inner child to realize our true real self, then the life becomes beautiful. So thank you everyone about the inner child. I would like to give you one more thing. I would like to share one thing with you all. That is an upcoming workshop, which is just 1 month away. That is our inner child workshop that will be starting from 11th of November. It is 9 days workshop. If any one of you are interested, they can join.